guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Alex. And have you subscribed to my channel? In case you haven't, subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, turn on your notification bell. You get to be notified each and every time I have a new video up on YouTube. And with me on the left is my co-host. I will allow him to introduce himself. Karibu sana to yet another episode.
Thank you. Yeah. My name is Isaiah Lohutsa Nyangesa, an interior designer by profession. Yeah, a husband and a family man. I have kids. Yes, thank you.
So, me and Issa, we've been friends for quite some time, and today we'll be talking about navigating adult friendships. So, do you start or do I start? How can you define adult friendships to you, currently?
I think by now, I think with my age, I've seen so many faces when it comes to friendship, and I think that's part of adulting. After you finish school and you start working and you have a family, things change. The dynamics change. One, before you have a family, you have a big group of friends, yeah, who you hang out, and there's that belief that they are normally your friends. But now comes in another phase when these people get families, and some you might remain attached, some you get detached because, of course, the significant other on their side. I believe it has nothing much to do with them per se. They would wish to be there because the family comes in.
The time and the seasons have changed.
They change. So most of them would fade away because those are the people that your spouses would say, yeah, I believe this person is a negative influence. I don't like this person because of ABCD. And because you've settled, and maybe they're not settled, you find the characters are totally different. Or they've settled and their lifestyle is different from yours. Maybe they're above you, they're below you, and your spouse would want you to be not together because of that fact that your statuses are not the same. Then also comes friends that you meet now, for example, during your work career. They also fit in. They might not be as good friends as the ones you've had over the years, but they tend to also shape up how your life is. And at some point, believe it or not, these friends that you've known for a long time would have to come and meet your work friends, and there will be another friendship that definitely will be generated there. But over time, I've realized personally, friendship is seasonal. Once somebody's season is done, trust me, they're no longer, they'll be there behind the scenes, just like the way you revise syllabus. They'll be there. When you want to revisit, you can always revisit, but it will never be as nice and firm as the way it was. So I would say that, and I've realized that, and especially now being self-employed, it's also different. You see, while working, these are people you meet every day, so you always have a bond because these are the faces that you see every day. But now, as self-employed, those kind of friendship have reduced. I've remained with a smaller circle of friends, and I would say, in adulthood, navigating friendship is difficult, especially if you're self-employed, or rather you're a business on another. You actually look for the relationships now, and you build now new friendships through your clientele, your customers, the referrals and all that. That's now how I would say navigating friendship in adulthood.
So to me, I would also relate with that. To me, most of my friends, I think they were friends maybe from high school. We have high school, I think campus, and now my work life. So, and over the years, you realize there are some friendships that they get to fade away over time simply because maybe you're not serving maybe the same purpose, or maybe you guys, your goals no longer align, which is okay, but it doesn't mean you guys, your enemies, or maybe you when you have an occasion, I can obviously maybe come to support you if you have something that's going on in your life, but doesn't really mean that we are enemies or anything. But another thing I would say with adult friendships is you have boundaries. There, for example, you are my married friend, I'm a single lady. Like there are boundaries.
Did I say I was married?
Yes.
Oh,
You said you have kids, yeah,
oh,
right?
oh.
No, in the context like you have kids and like you have a wife,
I'm married,
right?
I just said
Yes,
I'm married,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
and I have kids.
So,
Yeah.
and you have kids. Me, I don't have kids and I'm not married. So there are boundaries that over the years we've been friends.
Kindly subscribe. There's somebody available. The gentleman watching
So
this.
over time, like there are things I know for sure. I'm not supposed to call Isa past like maybe 7 p.m. That time is family time. So I can't call like maybe Isa in the morning hours, like maybe 6 a.m. unless maybe my house is on fire or something. So you create boundaries. Maybe Sunday is like family day, like I can't just ask you to come and shoot like on Sundays because I know like you're with your family. So over time, like if you want like a friendship like to last for a very long time, you have to set like those boundaries. I know I can only kanyaga Isa up to this point, past this najua Isa will act in a certain way, and because I want these friendships to last for a very long time, I have to respect your views, your family, your career. Like I also have to respect your time. So not every time like you'll be available like
Yeah, I'm available. But I think
yeah.
these things come subconsciously. I don't
Yes,
think
yes.
you'd call me and I'll tell you. I would rather ask you why did you call me at this time. There are people like me. I would say I would call people regardless whether you're married or. It depends on the urgency of what I want to tell you.
Oh yeah, true.
Like I wouldn't mind. Like let's say I'm having a meeting tomorrow. And maybe the client rescheduled, I prefer calling you than texting. Yeah, this text I think understanding at times the person reading. Let's say your spouse took your phone and read that message, they may not understand in the context that I wrote the text. It might sound cozy,
Yeah.
Maybe to me it's just casual, like casual text. The meeting. I'd prefer I call, even if that phone is on speaker, then let the other person hear the tone and how any message is relayed. So subconsciously it comes, but it also depends, again, the relationship you have with those people. Like I wouldn't mind you calling me when you're stranded. It doesn't matter whether I'm with my wife. If the name that came across your mind is me, and so yeah, unfortunately I'd have to do the explanation to my wife, and then have to understand who's this person that is calling me. Very true. Yeah.
A question that came in my mind: is there anybody you've had to cut off your ties in terms of friendships simply because you felt like maybe they disrespected you, or maybe they did go out of their way, like maybe to upset you, or maybe like to disrespect you? Is there somebody that comes in mind?
Okay, let's not talk about even disrespect. To be honest, since I'm in the construction field, yeah, it gets to a point where, let's start with fundis. You have fundis who we've worked with for a long time. Then they start becoming, the word we use here is kuzoyana.
Oh, kuzoyana.
These are people like cut off. But most of the people that I've pushed away, it's not even out of disrespect or anything. I realized that the times have gone low, financially low, and I've tried to reach out. And what upsets me is because I've come through for so many people that I can tell you for free I have, and I'm sure whoever is watching who knows me and we've interacted close, they will tell you I am ready to help anybody when I'm in the position of helping.
Yeah.
But it turns out different when I am in that situation where I need help, and I can tell you, trust me, when I reach out to these people, to be honest, it's been disappointing. I'd actually tell you that my biggest support is my wife. I stopped thinking about friends around me. I would still help you, but I know I will not reach out without zero expectations.
Yeah.
I know my wife will come through because she can read my body language. She knows when
you're stressed, when you're going through something.
And she'll come through. So I think I decided, let me make her a better friend. She'll be my wife, then she'll be my friend. And for the reason whereby, the fact that we are together every day, she's able to understand me. I don't get these downtimes where I'm expecting somebody to help me, then they don't come through, then I'll start wanting to judge them. So it's a big chunk, not necessarily the people who actually I try to look for them and I need help and do not come through. Like I decided, let me close the boundaries and make my circle more family, because I think family is basically.
Yeah, family is everything.
But unfortunately, enough for people like you, I don't know how to reason this one.
So for people,
when you get to a situation whereby,
oh yeah,
okay, have you ever been in that position
in
where
that
somebody
situation,
has disrespected you, or
yeah,
you've cut them off because you think like now from my angle, they're probably not taking advantage, or they're only there for their own interest, but not your interest.
what comes in mind, the people I have had to cut off as friends are people who, like, I felt like they used to talk down upon me, in the sense that they feel like they're better than you. You know,
But
like,
I think with that you need to just
yes, like I think mostly has to do with like people who talk down upon you, like they feel like they're better than you. When it comes to, like, in terms of like somebody helping me, I think I learned earlier on in life, like I cannot like rely on. I have a fear of like asking even for help. So from the fact that I have seen, like I was let down, I think nikiwa myang sana. So expecting people to come through for me, it's always like a struggle. Apparently,
have you
yes.
come through for people? That's a question.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And it doesn't always have to mean financially. It can be emotionally being there for that person. It can be spending your time with that person. Yes. So
I'm financially helping you, emotionally helping you, and maybe something else.
yeah, because this time round I might not be in a position whereby I'm able to come for you emotionally, but I can come for you. I can come through for you financially. So, but at a point I might not. Huh?
I'm broke.
You're broke. How broke are you?
And
you know, if I'm being broke and me being broke, it's totally different.
There's something I just wanted to highlight.
Excuse me.
Maybe I think
your broke is not my broke.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's not about brokenness. I'm thinking when you say people who've talked down
upon me.
You,
yes.
You know what I believe in life? Without these people, you can never be propelled. And
very true.
Instead of pushing them away, I would want them close to me so that they can see what is happening around me. You see, that's why they say quiet success is very good success. You know?
Very, very
so
true.
They are around. You see now when you push them around,
yeah.
then when you push them away, then the talk gets bigger. Let them be close so that they can monitor the progress God is doing.
So for those I have had to cut.
No, bring them closer.
No, it's not like they don't have access to me. Of course they do, but not like they can't know. Like they don't know like every aspect of my life. I let for my success speaks for itself, and they get to know through other people. You know, like, and sometimes when you tell me like I can't do something, I will go out of my way to make sure, like, you know what, I can do that.
That makes it worse.
Yes. The minute you come and tell me like, you know what, Stella, you can't do this. You know, Siju, you can't make.
What I'll tell you, keep them closer than now the friends that you have, for one reason. Like they'll be monitoring your move, but they'll never know when the joke is coming. Yeah. And I think that's the best.
Yeah.
When you push them away, I think is also not a good thing. Like I tell you, the people I'm saying, like I talk to all of them. The only thing is that I know financially we are not discussing. We can even be seated with you and I'm going through a problem.
But I won't tell you.
See where
Yes.
Because one, like you say, if you probably ask for help or something,
you become a point of discussion.
Yeah, so I don't I'll go back to my wife because whoever should go tell me it's a problem. Yeah.
So have you also felt like sometimes somebody had an opportunity to mention your name like in a room, but still they chose like maybe to give excuses, not to come through for you. So in case you learned, like a friend of yours had an opportunity to give you even like a deal, or maybe to even give you like a business, but they didn't put in like a good word for you.
Yeah, that is deep, man.
So how do you navigate through? And you know, like for sure, this is my friend. How do you go about that?
Number one, I think this is a discussion I've also had with my people. Is first of all, this issue of friends. I'll be honest.
You're very soft. Like we can't.
No. There's no there's no friend. It's just that the word still comes as friend. It's convenience.
Very true. And
It's
what are we
convenience.
able
There's
to?
nothing. There's. I don't believe in this thing called friendship. Friendship. Hakuna. It's maybe a word in the dictionary that we want to use, but let's call it convenience.
Is
Yeah, and unfortunately or fortunately, I don't think I have any of those convenient people that have had an opportunity to mention my name
in big rooms,
big
maybe.
rooms, and they failed. Maybe they did, and then I sat in the opportunity, and maybe it was too big for the opportunity. It was too small for me. Maybe, or maybe the person who wanted this character feels like I do not match up, or I'm too big, or I'm too small. Yeah. I would say I don't think there's a situation where somebody has probably not put my name across.
So what if in a scenario where you came to learn about somebody who's like probably your friend, but they had an opportunity to probably mention your name somewhere, or maybe give you like a business, but they didn't do it. So how would you go? Would you like be like, I'll just
the same way I've told you. The way I look for finances and I can't get them from those people. The line I've drawn, I've drawn it universally, not just on finances, on so many other things.
So many other aspects.
But I can tell you for free, I know I've mentioned my friends' names a couple of times in different setups, but I'm sure it's not my forte. Like, I'm an interior designer, and the interior design is wide. I know there are things I cannot do, or rather,
you know somebody who can do it
better.
I'll
struggle in doing them. Maybe it's the best way to learn. But again, being in this field, you cannot be
everything.
I wanted to use this word people use for God. Like I lack the word. Those ones are omnipotent, omnipresent. Yeah, I cannot be omnipresent. Like this set of skills are what I have. I can learn this set of skills, but I choose also to empower somebody else who's good at those skills to also work with me, to create a new network, not permanently. For that moment when I'm dealing with that, I'll bring you on board. Yeah, but sure, something that I'm not able to do, I'll always refer a friend. As in, what do I do that?
Because also my other point was, like in terms, like I will talk like as female friends, not like my one friend can't be everything to me. In the sense that yes, I will need different friends. Yes, different friends to be there for me for different seasons, for different reasons, to achieve a common. Yes. So like I can't expect, like for example, my married friend to be there, like for example, if you're going for singles parties and.
See, the other day you called me for that bash.
Which bash? Which bash are you talking? Which bash are you talking about?
I can come through for
no,
you.
No.
As a married man, I'll come. Don't worry. I'll come as a single that day.
Oh yeah.
But I'll only be acting for the singles, you know.
Yeah, even for the big things, you know, like there are things I know. For example, right now my friend is going through this, and I know for sure maybe I have like an event at home. She won't like show up, not because she can't. She would have wanted, but she has something, like for example, that's going on for her, like, and it's okay. But for other friends of me who are going to come through for me, I'm to come, like for example, for the event, it's still okay, and I'm not supposed to hold it against, like, you know, there's so many other occasions maybe they could get to attend, just because you have like
when it comes to adulting, trust me, it gets to a point where
things are so many.
We'll only judge the people who've come.
Yeah.
The people who have not shown up.
Yes, we don't.
Regardless, we cannot make them a topic.
Very
the topic
true.
is more important of the people that are there.
Yeah.
So if they are not able to come through because of whatever they're going through,
and they have like genuine reasons as to why they can't
can
be there.
Their reasons. We'll deal with the people who are there, because we make it a success with the few.
Yeah, and make it worthwhile.
Yep.
So, what are some of your non-negotiables when it comes to like adult friendships for you currently? What are some of those things that you know for sure?
To be honest, most of the friends I've kept right now are friends that I've known for a while. Like, it's hard for me to think about how to make new friends. I don't want to start learning people.
It's very hard to make.
So it's just that the circle that I had when I was younger was bigger, and it's narrowed down towards the age I am. So there's no non-negotiable terms and conditions, because these are people I've known for years. So I know their weaknesses. I can tell you every of my friends' character.
What
I
is?
know.
I would
I
love
know.
to know what is
I,
my
would,
character.
I can tell you this one on this will disappoint. This one on this will come through.
Oh,
Like I know.
so
So I'm not.
look.
My,
Let me put you on the spotlight. What is one of my character that you know for sure? Good or bad? Give or take.
I'm there for the camera.
No, just say
I'll
it.
just make you happy. There's none.
No. There's none.
There's none.
For real.
Yeah.
But good or bad?
You just have a good big heart. And I think knowing you, I had a perception about you which was very, very bad.
Me too.
And I learned about this perception only came because you've told people we're working together.
Yeah, we used to work together.
So when we're working together, we're working in an office that was divided. It was like a clique. Yes. So you're in either that clique
or the other one.
Yeah, or the other one.
And
even those cliques, they're still cliques.
And we're on
the cliques
opposite.
on this side, there are times when the cliques will be together.
Very true.
But now the gossip or the stories that were there about her, to be honest, I didn't think I would want to be close to you because that was a perception that I was made to believe. And unfortunately, let's say out of the 100%, let's say now the both cliques together, everybody in the office, because I was non-partisan, was everywhere. Yeah. They more or less shared almost the same thoughts about you that I was told or I had. So it became like everybody knew like you were this. But I only came to discover later.
Later on. Like, me too.
You know what?
The same case
maybe
with
the
you.
office was a catalyst to my bad judgment. So I think I stopped thinking about people negatively. I would want to learn people. You may not get to learn everybody.
Very true.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Me too. I also had a perception. I think you know that. And I think we only became like friends after like we left the company, both of us. And
we were like friends when you're in the company,
yes.
But we had a boundary. Like, hey, you like, do your thing, but
please, usinikanyage. Yeah. I totally get you. Anything to add on the episode of navigating through adult friendships?
I think I can't advise people on friends in our adult life because some things come naturally. Yeah, the friends that have left my life or who've pushed me away from their life, I'm sure most of them, it's not because, okay, there's some that I believe, meaning I'm very loud. I think my characters, I'm a handful for some people.
You're a very social person.
Yeah, highly sociable. Yeah. So that's the one. Some people are not able to deal with that energy at this point.
Very true.
And I think my energies are not going low anytime soon. I think they're going higher the more I'm growing older. Because definitely I have seen in my years, in my moon, they call it my moon days.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot, and I think it gives me the energy. I am very vocal, so I would say it comes naturally, and don't define it. Don't start looking at your friends like what you're getting out of this and that. It will come naturally. What I end up like separating the chaff from the wheat, as they say. Before you can actually remove the chafu from that wheat, you'd have done a couple of times. So many shakes. Yeah. There's some that will still remain there. So I wouldn't want it to be like a partnership. Somebody will say, yeah, I'll try and do that. Embrace them as they are. When their time comes, if they're to when their time comes, they'll go away. If they're to be there, they'll still be there. I can tell you, I have friends who have been there regardless for all those years with this bad behavior, seasons. Good behavior, all the seasons, winter, summer, in friendship and all that, they've been there. And they're still there. So and our low times would be maybe 1 week. Let me not call it low times. You become busy career-wise, and you only struck at some point, like when somebody asks you, hey, nanani yako penye, you're like, then when we start talking again, we talk. Then again, there will be pauses, but I can tell you for free.
Like you're still
at any one point, if I call them, like, hey, niaje, what was tuka? It's like.
Yeah, I would also say that.
Let it just be natural. Let it not be defined by our conversation. I think this is more my view. What I just said, I think that is more her view. And at times we also don't agree on everything. Some you carry your opinion. I carry my opinion, and I believe it's because of exposure. And I'm older, definitely.
Yeah, we have like a very huge age difference. So,
I've had.
No, I'm just saying.
And I
So
think
also,
that's what I would say.
yeah,
Parting shots, adult friendship is, it's difficult to define. Everybody will have theirs in a different way.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I would also say the same. Different friends are for different seasons. Some will go, some will be there to stay. So take people as they are. I know sometimes it's very, very hard, like for adults, like to be in a friendship, because sometimes I feel like people want to get benefit from where you are at in life, and some like they like anajua Isa nikimwendea anajua kwa sababu Isa atanisaidia this and this, and by the time I am done with Isa, like namwacha there, I go pick somebody else. Like it's more of like using like people.
Unfortunately, how we grow in life at times can also have some selfishness.
Yes.
Like yeah, there must be a gain in those friendships. We might not gain the same. Like
very true.
You might be the connector. I might be the doer, like the implementer.
Very true.
Mine in your friendship is, once you connect me, I'll implement. I'm sure the returns will come, we'll share. But I need that part of you, the connection. Yeah. And you also need part of me, the implementation.
Yeah. So enough, we have different capabilities. Probably what I'm capable to do is not Isa is also capable to do. So like I think we should take each other as we are.
Yeah, it comes with character and personality.
Yes. And also get to know yourself. You know, to be honest, Isa, we wouldn't be friends kama sometimes like uonangi ni kama there are things kama tunge have like a conversation unajiambia udem. Oh, sawa. It's still okay. Kama there's no impact I have in your life, I still accept it by the way. Na mimi hata sikuchukia anything. You're here to stay. We are here. But of course, I don't think like we would be friends if like there was not so much impact. Maybe you were not having in my life and I was not having in your life. That's for me. As for you, so if there is no,
that's for sure.
Yes.
Just keep your friends.
Yes.
Keep your friends. Yes. But like I said, the word friends, define it differently.
Yeah.
The convenience, call it convenience. Keep your convenience when it's conveniencing for you. If English is broken, I'm sorry, but think about it in those lines.
Yeah. So
I think that's it from me.
Thank you for being here.
Anytime.
So yeah,
I'm even looking forward for the next
episode. Me too. I'm looking for the next episode. So yeah, that's tell me on the comment section what are some of those adult friendships that you have and how are you navigating them. So for those who haven't like subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also turn on your notification bell. And until next time, this has been Life with Alex. Bye.